below however you feel about this past Thanksgiving. There's one simple constant you can always recall upon, and that is that all of us have the ability to be grateful and thankful in times of pain, strife, struggle, where we're battling inner demons or battling the people outside of us that are making us feel bad, hurting us, affecting us, or making situations in our lives terrible. As I travel the country and the globe, one of the things I see most constantly, which breaks my heart, are youth and individuals who come up to me after my presentations, after my keynotes, and they say that they desperately want to fight to be here tomorrow, but when they go home from school every day, they're being broken, they're being abused, they're being neglected. And so I think about this often. I didn't grow up in a physically abusive home. I was an infant when I was neglected, so my memory of that doesn't exist. Just the trauma exists inside my body. And so I just think about all of the things I have to be grateful and thankful for growing up in a beautiful home, having a wonderful childhood with Patrick and Deborah Hines, my mom and dad, who adopted me and made me their son. And today I just want to reflect in this video about how grateful I am for all of the wonderful things in my life as Thanksgiving has just passed. So however you feel about the holiday, that's not the point here today. The point is to recognize what you have been given, what gifts you do have, what you have gone through cannot destroy you. It can instead build you brick by brick from the ground up until you decide to be stronger than ever. And if you happen to be in an abusive or neglectful home, you've got to not give up. You got to fight to get out of that situation as soon as you can, to find your own path toward being your own best advocate for change. You deserve this life into your natural end. You are beautiful just as you are. None of us is perfect, no one has ever been, but you can find a balance. You can find a happy medium, and I promise you, hope exists around the corner. If you don't see hope, if you don't feel hope, it doesn't mean it's not there. It means you haven't walked far enough to reach it. So keep going. Whatever you do, keep fighting. Whatever you do, be here tomorrow and every single day after that. I'm thankful today for my lovely wife, Margaret, my rock, my steadfast, united front. Margaret and I have been through a lot because of my brain disease. I've affected her in ways you can't possibly imagine because I was so sick mentally, but she stuck by me. She's the greatest gift I've ever been given, I believe will ever be given, next to my faith in God. And I'm not trying to push my faith on you. You believe what you want, you believe what you need to. I believe in God, I always have, I always will. The only time I lost my faith in God was when I stood atop the Golden Gate Bridge walkway, ready to leap off. But as my father is fond of saying to his banker buddies at baseball games, Kevin found him on the way down. You can choose to laugh at that or not, but it's pretty hilarious. I get to be here, and the gratitude I hold for every place I get to go, everything I get to do, and every person I get to meet, I hold dear to my heart, and that gratitude is tenfold. I take no one and nothing for granted anymore like I used to. Holding gratitude and having thankfulness in every aspect of your life allows you to shift your perspective and your perception. What we perceive as our reality is what it will be. If we call ourselves victims or sufferers, even if we have suffered, even if we have been victimized, that's all we'll ever be. So I ask you today, what are you going to do to shift your perspective and your perception to better balance your brain health, to change how you see the world, and to give you an opportunity to find that hope around the corner? If you haven't reached it, just keep walking. You haven't gone far enough. Take care, be well, and be here tomorrow. See ya.